If you are watching this video, you likely hated the fact that Carl was killed in The Walking Dead. That is why I have decided to do a subjective analysis of what would have happened if Carl never died. But first of all, who exactly was Carl Grimes, and what was his time in the series like? Carl Grimes was one of the central characters in the series. As you may know, he is the son of Rick Grimes and Lori Grimes. Carl's character undergoes significant development as he grows up in the post-apocalyptic world dominated by walkers. When the series begins, Carl is a young boy, but as time passes, he matures into a brave and resilient teenager, shaped by the challenges and hardships he faces. Throughout the series, Carl's journey is marked by the loss of innocence and the struggle to maintain his humanity in a world filled with violence and despair. He grapples with moral dilemmas and tries to navigate the complexities of survival, while also dealing with the trauma of losing loved ones and witnessing the horrors of the new world. One of the key reasons why Carl is important to the series is his relationship with his father, Rick. Their bond is a central aspect of the story, and Carl's growth and development are intricately tied to his interactions with Rick. Carl often serves as a moral compass, challenging Rick's decisions and ideals, while also learning from his father's leadership and resilience. In both the comics and the TV show, Carl's character trajectory has a profound impact on the narrative. His experiences, choices, and relationships shape the direction of the story and influence the other characters around him. In the TV series, Carl's departure from the show was a significant moment, as it marked a departure from the original comic storyline and had lasting effects on the characters and their motivations. As Robert Kirkman once said, The Walking Dead comics is a completely different story from the TV series. But let's remember how he died. In the television series, the death of Carl Grimes was a significant moment that occurred in the 8th season. Carl's death was a result of a bite from a walker. During the conflict with the Saviors, Carl sustained a bite on his torso while trying to protect others and evacuate survivors to safety. The bite ultimately proved fatal, and it was revealed that there was no cure or way to prevent the infection from spreading. Carl's impending death was a devastating turn of events for the characters and the audience alike. His passing had a profound impact on his father, Rick, and the entire survivor group. Carl's character had been an essential moral compass and a symbol of hope for the future, making his loss particularly poignant. Carl's death marked a significant departure from the source material, as his character had a continuing arc in the comic books. It was a decision that surprised many viewers and altered the trajectory of the TV series, impacting the characters' motivations and the overall direction of the storyline moving forward. If Carl had survived into Season 9 of The Walking Dead, his presence could have significantly impacted the dynamic between Rick Grimes and Negan. Carl was a pivotal figure in advocating for forgiveness and the possibility of rebuilding society rather than succumbing to vengeance and brutality. His influence might have played a crucial role in Rick's decision-making regarding Negan's fate. With Carl's continued presence, Carl's unwavering belief in the possibility of redemption and the importance of mercy could have influenced Rick's perspective on forgiveness and second chances. Rick, being a father, might have taken Carl's wishes into account when considering Negan's fate. Carl's vision for a better future could have weighed heavily on Rick's decision, or more possibly it could have been the end of Negan. The relationship between Rick and Negan might have been further explored with Carl as a mediator or an advocate for reconciliation, leading to a potential confrontation between Carl's desire for peace and Rick's desire for justice. However, it's important to note that Negan's actions, including killing Glenn and Abraham, caused profound pain and suffering within the community. Despite Carl's influence, Rick's forgiveness would have still been a complex and deeply personal decision. Negan's actions were a significant factor affecting numerous characters, and forgiveness might not have come easily or quickly for Rick, even with Carl's influence. Also, in this alternate scenario where Carl Grimes continued his journey into Season 10, his evolution from a resilient young survivor to a budding leader would have profoundly shaped the narrative. As he navigated the harsh realities of the post-apocalyptic world, Carl's unwavering determination and moral compass would have become increasingly influential within the communities. His growth into young adulthood might have seen him taking on pivotal responsibilities, becoming a guiding force for those seeking hope amidst the ongoing turmoil. Amidst the challenges posed by adversaries like the Whisperers, Carl's unique perspective and understanding of human nature could have steered the communities toward a path of reconciliation. His efforts to bridge divides and foster empathy might have presented a different approach to conflicts, emphasizing the importance of dialogue and unity. Carl's continued presence would have catalyzed a narrative exploring the power of resilience, forgiveness, and the enduring hope for a world where humanity thrives despite the persistent threats of the undead and the complexities of survival. Proposing what Season 11 would have been like is even more complicated, since a lot of time would have passed, and Carl could be seen continuing to develop in another way, but working with what we know, we can determine that. As the survivors faced the challenges posed by the Commonwealth and other threats, Carl's growth into a respected leader might have seen him playing a central role in negotiations, advocating for peaceful resolutions, and bridging the gap between the communities and new factions. His unwavering belief in rebuilding a society founded on cooperation and compassion could have guided the survivors through critical decisions, offering a perspective that emphasized the importance of unity while addressing conflicts. But honestly, what do you think? Do you think it was the worst decision of The Walking Dead, or maybe it served to explain Rick's forgiveness to Negan? I read you in the comments.